Good morning, friends, and thank you for popping in with Joe and I this morning. Today is January the 23rd, 2025, and it's 9 o'clock a.m. on a good Sunday morning. And whew, I'm telling you, what a week it's been. But before I get started with stage and my project, I do want to talk to you for just a second, and then I'm going to slip into the chat. legitkits has brought out Sage, and it's going to be done as a box of the month. So if anybody is interested, I will have Joe drop all of the information in a description box below. But this is what it's going to look like when it's completed. And it's going to run for 6 months. So if you're interested, I do ask humbly that you do use our affiliate link for this one. And thank you. I'm also in the middle of testing the fireman that you see up here. That one, I've finally hit the halfway mark. I started it on Wednesday, and yesterday got to the halfway mark. So if I can do this, anybody can. So stay tuned for details on that, and I will do a standalone video on this, on how I broke down my kits and the way I'm filing it differently this time and the way I do the assembly, and then you'll see the final. But it'll be like a 10-15 minute really quick video for the fireman. So anyway, I just wanted to knock that out of the park really quick. Good morning, Patty G. And Joe will be hitting the mailbox on Monday. We've honestly been busy here on the back end, and he has not picked up mail at all this week. But he will be picking it up on Monday. Mike, good morning, good morning. Brenda Foley's in the house. Did you have your surgery yet, Brenda, or is that... I have it wrote down you had it this week, but I might be wrong. Candace, good morning, good morning. Brenda, Joe's picking up the mail. Yes, Stage. And I have someone send me a message that I should have her restored, because they didn't like this mark that's here. I'm going to talk about that too in a second. Betty Pollock's in the house. Sherry's in the house. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'll be watching on the TV while I'm multitasking with quilting projects. Absolutely. Andrea's in the house. Janice is in the house. LOL, good morning to the king of making the deals. He is too funny. Tammy's in the house. Judy, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Love the machine. I really am enjoying it. It's a 185K. It was a 1958. Joe has bought the, it came with a different box, and I didn't really like it, so we were able to acquire the name of a man that could specially make the boxes for the bottom. It tips up really easy like this, and I can put everything that I'm working on, like my extra enders, leaders, whatever I need, extra bobbins, everything goes underneath. So she sews a lot slower and she hums just a little bit, but I'm really honestly enjoying the process. I am not going to have this one restored as far as having it painted and things. I'm not going to do that. When I look at these older machines, I see the beauty of every little nick or ding, every little mark here. That was the history of this machine. It takes you back to the many, many years of someone else just enjoying the process of sewing with her. So Joe and I have went over it. We've cleaned it. She started right up. There was never an issue, and I just love it. And I only get to sew on her on Sundays because I do all my other projects on my Juki. But I'm really honestly, from beginning to end, enjoying my Sunday sews. That's what I call my personal sew. During the week, it's all business. So it's very, very heavy. And they said this was one, when you look back at the history of these machines, they're really quite heavy. And I can't imagine having these, and they were in a case. that you carry and lift and lug and tug wherever you want it to go. Whether you put it in a closet and you sew it on the weekends, whatever the case may be. These are quite heavy. So I have Joe move mine back and forth. Let me see. Love Sophia, can you tell us the finished size? It's going to finish 30 by 40. It is going to be just stunning. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to, if there's enough interest, I'll sew it on the channel. If there's not, if you've done FPP, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a beautiful, beautiful quilt. And I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. You can change the background. You can keep it as it is. Whatever you want to do with it, you can buy it just once it gets through the box of the month. You'll be able to buy it just as the pattern, probably. Good morning, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Giovanna's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Jody, good morning. Joe and the chatters. But I'm telling you, that's one, it's going to be really pretty. But I never push anybody to spend money. I know it's running for 6 months. I know it's $50 some a month. It'll come out to $320 in the end for that size. A lot of intricate detail goes into the making of the legit kits. So let me get off the legit kit and back over to what I wanted with, I get to sew on Sage, it's Sunday. So anyway, this is where we left off. I went ahead and sewed my blocks together. And this, I'm not sure if you're getting a really good view. Yeah. But it's coming together really nice. I picked it up wrong. Go figure. But I think it's turning out really cute, even though I did need to add these colors. I added, I want to say 12 blocks in. They play well with what the intent was, and I scattered them throughout the quilt. Someone had messaged in my last video that I sewed a block wrong. And for that, I want to tell you thank you, because as soon as I was sewing my rows together, I caught it. And then that evening when I was looking at my videos, I was like, you guys are so astute. You've helped me more than you know. Because if I would have just waited till this week to sew it together, I would have been like, oh no, let's find the mistake. But one of my subscribers was gracious enough to say, hey, you sewed that backwards. And things look straight to me, but they do come in backwards. So anyway, today's border day. I'm going to have Joe come down to the table. I showed you what it looks like. Let me lay this on the table, because I need some help before we get started. So as you can see, it has the diamond, but what I need help with is here. The pattern is giving you the flexibility to choose the way that you wish to sew your borders on. So that's where I need the help. Flounder. Heather Flounder. I'll be lurking. Have to make lunch. Okay, Giovanna. Dead Free Quilters in the house. Hey, hey, Amy C's in the house. That's fishy. Yes, it's a fish. So anyway, I know this will be the total outside border. But my question is, should I sandwich it like this? In this sequence? Should I do it in this sequence? Or do it in this sequence? I'm asking for a reason. If I do it with the matching of this, I feel I may lose the way this stands out. But if I do the first border, border one, with this, it's a really, really light green. then I could do this one and then save that one for the binding, or go ahead and add it in. So let me know what your thoughts is. But I'm really thinking of going with this one. I would do it in that order. Okay, that's what I thought, because I want this to stand out, and the pattern's calling for it to be this one and then this one. And I think it would lose its depth. Good morning, ladies. The 185 is the sweetest little machine. Absolutely. God bless you all. God bless everybody that's taking the time to be here with us today. I did take the liberty to go ahead and sew my strips together and get them starched out, so I'd be able to really just sit and sew with you guys today. Yes, that order. Okay. See how this is going to look? I think that's just what it needs. I like that light. I do too. Yes, the order is perfect. So, another question for you guys is, did anyone in the chat go to QuiltCon? Have you been following all of the other YouTubers that's out there? I'm watching everybody, and like someone did a video on FOMO, fear of missing out. And I thought it was so cute how they did that video, and then they decided they were going to bring us along, which I thought was so sweet. Because we all want to go, but life happens, things happen, and we don't always get to do everything we want. Good morning, Debbie. Debbie's in the house. How are you today? I hope you're feeling better, Debbie. And if everybody can please continue to pray for Donna and her family for the next few days. She's going through a rough patch right now, and I'm sure she would humbly appreciate it. Sometimes we just need that extra boost of prayers. So how many of you like sewing on the old vintage machines? I think they're kind of cool. I really enjoy the process from beginning to end. I like the way that everything comes together with it. I really do. And since this is a smaller quilt, I did not pin in my borders, and normally I would clip them in or pin them in. But like I said, this one is smaller, and I've chose not to do that. And I think moving forward, because you learn your life lessons, and this is my first project on Sage, I think what I'll be doing moving forward with her is when I'm doing any project that has enders and leaders, I'm going to go ahead and start the process of making extra quilt blocks. And then in a little bit of no time, probably, I'll have a whole quilt made with just extra blocks. I think that'd be neat. Let me see. I love the sound of that machine. It's so relaxing. It really is relaxing. Good morning, Melanie. Good morning. Prayers and virtual hugs for Donnell and Mitzi. Oh no, what's going on with Mitzi? I must have missed somebody's chat somewhere. Let me see. I'm getting a large suite for QuiltCon. You mean for 26 in Raleigh? Mike, I'm doing an Airbnb. I am so lost. I overslept, but I needed it. I did too. Believe it or not, I've been working so hard this past week. I kind of shut out everybody, not being mean, but I needed to focus on work. And I just been on the down low this week, getting caught up and working and getting this fireman tested. And I tell you what, he's one hot looking dude. Does anybody else, like, once you take your foot off of the singer, I'm learning that it sews for like a tenth of a second. It goes past where other machines, when you take your foot off, it stops. This one seems to go just a little bit further. And it's just things you learn with your machine. And I'll watch the chat in just a minute. I just want to... get this in. Okay, now back to the chat. I love sewing on them. Mike, I need an apartment or a house. I can't do hotels. Are you guys talking about the QuiltCon for next year? Yes, come party with me. I can tell you right now, there is a hotel right next door to the convention center, and that is where I will be staying. Love the 50 vintage. My oldest is an 1889 treadle. My favorite is a 1906 red-eye treadle. Ooh, sounds so pretty. I'll be there, Mike. Yeah, last year we had a good time. A lot of us took over the 4th floor, and that's where the suites are in this hotel. And you don't even know anybody's there. And all we had to do was walk out the front door, next door into the convention center, and it was just amazing. No issues with parking. The only thing I wish we would have done different was toward the town a little bit more. Donna, you will be surprised how quickly you will sew a side quilt leader and ender. Such a great idea. I think it's going to be fun. Look at that squirrel dance. What squirrel? Oh, I'm sorry, Giovanna, I missed it. Oh, Joseph, he was jumping on my hand and I missed it. Let me see. I've been super sick. Oh no, Melody, I hope you don't have that crud going around. Treadles are like a rocking chair to your feet. Yes. Good morning, quilting friends. Janine, we've been praying for you and hope that you're feeling better as well. I tell you what, this bug going around, it ain't no joke. Yes, it will be a party. Absolutely. And there's a lot of places to see down there. So plan ahead for next year. I would love for all of you to be able to come and just hang out with us. That would be a blast. Could you imagine? QuiltCon would never be the same. What hotel is that? And what are the suites like? I'm telling you, the suites are amazing. It has a kitchen in it. It has a large bathroom. It has a vanity dressing area, TV area. I literally took over the kitchen and started sewing because I was in the middle of a test project when I went. So Janine and Day and Sassy, Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter, everybody pitched in on that project and sewed with me. So when we weren't at QuiltCon and we were just hanging out in the suites, we literally, I kid you not, sewed legit kits. Some would cut, some would organize. It was funny, but we got her done. I got to be better. School is back tomorrow. Amen to that. I'm trying, Debbie, going through other stuff, staying away from as much as I can. I get it. Joydy, I hope you feel better, sweethearts. I will do a little video But if you go back into my last year QuiltCon video, it'll give you an idea. I think I even posted a video of what the suite looked like inside. If Day was here, she would be able to tell you the name of it, because right now I'd have to look it up on my phone. Janine came over to visit. Janine, do you remember the name of the hotel? It's right next door to the convention center. And I cannot, I'll have to look it up, but I'll put it in our group chat. Let me do that, because I just have to pull my calendar for last year. But I know they're not letting us book yet until this QuiltCon wraps up. But I tell you what, you won't regret it. It is one of the largest hotels I think I've stayed in, and you'll meet a lot of other YouTubers there as well. And it has multiple dining rooms. Just really nice. No clue. Sorry, it was really nice though. Yeah. But you need the rest. We can talk anytime when you're feeling better. Janine, did you get to go shopping yesterday? Shopping? Hey, has anyone checked out the Joann's stores in your area that are closing? Ours is just about to go on. They opened up for a sale yesterday, and our store was small anyway. How long did you stay there? I stayed the whole week. I think I checked in on Tuesday and checked out on Sunday. I came the extra day so that Day and I could tour the town and check the area out, because it had been many years since I had been to Raleigh. So we just had a good time and hung out a day ahead of everyone. I do lay out a great spread when I host. Well, Michael, you might have me with that. Yeah, I like the size of the kitchen. It comes fully equipped with everything that you do need. Space, I'd say I had more than ample space. You would be able to host in it. Liquidation company won the bid. All stores will be closing, and they will be liquidating all inventory. Yeah, our guys, I'm telling you, I walked into the store with Joe yesterday, and honestly, people were fighting over stuff, like grabbing. You would have thought it was a Black Friday special, and it wasn't even great deals. But they wanted the last. I went to Joann's last weekend. It was 20% off. Not sure what it is now. Ours, some was 20%. It went 20, 40, 70. Donna, appreciate a good yes. Yes, I do. And all kinds of olives. Olives are my favorite, if anybody wants to know. Do the suites have kitchens and living rooms? Yes. Yes, they do. Happy birthday, Mona. Happy birthday to you. I can't sing very good, Mona, but I did sing happy birthday to you. I do too, Janine. Could you imagine if we all got on the same floor? Last year, what we did was, you know how the rooms have a latch? And we would hook it that anybody, because everybody did it. We all walked in and out of each other's rooms and things, but if they wanted quiet time or wanted left alone, they would latch their door shut. But if the latch was open, you knew you could just tap the door and walk on in, because our room seemed to be the place everybody hung out. I can do that. I need to have them when I'm up during the night. I get it. Yeah, it has a really nice living room. It had a big sofa. It had a kitchen area. It had a separate kitchen, I mean. But it had an island. It had a nice sized TV. But Zaza and Mike, I will send you the information. If anybody else is going to QuiltCon next year, let me know. But as soon as the hotel opens up for those bookings, I am getting mine secured. I'm really hoping to get the same room. I loved it so much. I'll be sure to keep dressed. You better. We don't do none of that. If your door's open, you're free game for everybody to walk in. But, yeah, it's just a nice time. We all walked back and forth together. You just did your own thing. I'm planning on going. 26 is my year. I will go in 26. I hated to pull out this year, but really it was the best decision. You are welcome, Zaza. I'll send you that information, and then you can go online and look at the rooms. I'm glad to hear that, Linda. And if you guys want to wish Mona a very happy birthday, send her up a bunch of love today. Yes, Mike needs to do us a favor, and he needs to keep his britches on. So, are you guys thinking the blue one or the white one next? Which one do you think? Keep your clothes on, Zaza. I know you guys over there. You guys are too funny. 26 is our year, guys. I'm telling you, it'll be a lot of fun. So let me know. White or blue? The white like this or the blue like this next? I'm thinking the blue too. All right. Blue for the win. Anytime I make my borders, I always use a wee little thin string and hook them up. But I tell you what, I love having everything pre-done. That way I can sit and just chat. So, how many of you have been to a QuiltCon before? What are your expectations? Do you want to see the fabulous designers? Do you want to meet the creators? What do you think? I'm telling you, best of show this year, OMG. I watched the award ceremony and I was totally blown away. This woman did a front and a back, and it looked like an Indian woman spread out like this. I can't remember the name of the quilt, but I'm telling you, it was definitely tribal. It looked so pretty. And she put a long time into that, and I am so grateful that she won that one. I'm a virgin. I will enter a quilt, my goal. I always enter. I just hope I get one to hang this year. I was at Raleigh last year. I didn't see you. I was there last year too. Shopping is awesome. Yes. I went to Atlanta. I enjoyed the creators. I'm going to try to go to Raleigh. I've never been. I am going to Quilt Canada in June. Oh, wow. That'll be fun. That'll be so much fun. I totally love every aspect. I love meeting everybody. I like hanging out. My takeaway for last year was seating was at a premium, and if you found one, you kept it. It was just a blast to meet so many new people. It really was. And I learned a lot about different fabric lines. Being a new quilter, it was interesting. I'm looking forward to shopping to get all the things I can't buy here. Absolutely, Zaza. Absolutely. It was crazy, Janine. The best of the show was off the hook. Absolutely. I'm telling you what, that front and back, she had that puppy lined up perfect. It was just, I can't even express. It was FPP, she said. And Tracy at the Sewing Channel went around and she did a really good video on all the quilts. Not all the quilts, but most of them. And you need to go over and look at that. I'm telling you, it was gorgeous. I would love to meet every one of you. That is, if I could go to that one. That's where you would meet us. If you get over to the country, that would be, could you imagine the hangout we would have? And honestly, we didn't really go out and eat a lot. We went a couple times out, but most of the stuff we ate in the room. Mike, you wouldn't win. Bill, hey! I hated missing you. Hey, I'm from QuiltCon. Wish you were here. Not the same. Bill, are you coming to 26? I tell you what, I miss it so much. I really, really wish I would have went. It's that I had it booked, and I'm telling you, I miss you guys. All the giggles. Bill, next year, baby. We have to get our rooms. Bill, can you remember the name of the hotel we stayed at last year? I cannot remember the name. He's making me miss it even more. Bill, what did you think of that quilt that won Best of Show? Was that not stellar? Mike, I think most of us bite back. I don't know. That would be a blast. Coming to QuiltCon for sure. Okay, baby. Do you remember the name of the hotel that we all stayed in? The Hampton Inn. Okay, that's it. I couldn't remember, and I didn't want to stop and look at my calendar. But that's the one everybody wants to come to for sure. I'm telling you. It was a very good hotel. It was clean. We had the suites on the 4th floor, and yeah, a lot of fun. The quilt, wait a minute. The quilt was based on the statue titled Destiny, a Native American statue. Oh, okay. All I know is that sucker was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I tell you what, that was a win in my book. Let me see. Mike, I saw 2 big brothers. I fight dirty. Loved it. I took a class from her on Friday and last year. I thought you did, but I wasn't sure. We have to do classes next year. You have to fill me in. It was beautiful. I saw pictures people were posting with you, Bill, this year. You took a class and someone posted it. The statue was huge. Could you imagine? Oh my holy goodness. And wait until you see, you think Sage is gorgeous. Bill's dad is currently working on a blue one for me. It's a 99, and I told him take his good old time. But I'm telling you, that one, I'm just jonesing for. I'll still always sew on Sage, but he's painted my favorite color. I can't wait. Are you entering a quilt next year? Yes, I am. I most definitely am. I already know which quilt I'm going to be entering. So, I will be starting the work on it soon as I finish testing this fireman. So it's going to be fun. I always enter with no expectation of getting in. I don't even need to win. I would just love to go to one where my quilt was good enough to be accepted. So I could stand there and say, I got accepted in. I think that would be so cool. The win would be the best part, of course, but I would be tickled to death just to have one hang. I think that would be an honor to say, hey, how cool is that? Bill, did you do any shopping? Love you all. Going to get in the shower. Love you too, Bill. You have a good day, sweetheart. Let me see. Everyone in the shower. You guys are too funny. Festival of Quilts is great because they accept all quilts in the non-judged category. Could you imagine all of the quilts that do get submitted? My goal would be just one time to make one worthy of going to QuiltCon and be showed. And you guys won't see what I am submitting until I get the yay or nay on it. Time to head off to church, working in the nursery today. Have a good day, everyone. Have a good day, Janine, and if you get time later, hit me up. You know where to find me. Can't wait to see you all again next year. It's going to be fun. We need to all just hang. I had the best time last year, and I really hated not going this year. Hated. So Terry's in the house. Hey, so Terry. Good morning. Pray for us, Janine. We all need it. She know that. Hey, Terry. This came together so quick. I'm telling you. I'm kind of curious. I've done everything else on it. If I get a chance, I don't think it will be this week. But I would love to get this quilted, and then when it does its return, do the binding on this one. I think that would be cool. So Terry, good morning. Donna Joan on the chat. I got ads. There's not a thing a creator can do about the ads right now. But thank you for letting us know. QuiltCon. Hey, so Terry. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, day. Good morning. I love the blues in that quilt. I tell you what, it's really coming out cute. They're really vibrant. I thought they might be too much, but the way they're all playing together and the blue and the creams and stuff, yeah. And I think what I'm going to do with this one is leave it at the nut house this year. Pay it forward, leave it at the nut house. On the quilt rack, I think that would be cool. And see if it's still there when we come back the following year. You never know, it might be. Is it okay, Donna? That is how you get paid. I missed what you said. Yes. The ads, yes. They drive us all crazy. They really, really do. Hey, Bill, see you in Raleigh in 26. Absolutely. And soon as QuiltCon ends this year, trust me, I'll be checking out, reserving my room. That way I'm sure I'm in. Donna, how are you loving the green? Oh man, I'm really, really enjoying it. I am jonesing now to get my blue one because I think that'll be a fun sew too. I haven't thought of the project that I'll sew on that one. Sage is just, she's my girl. I really am enjoying the slow sew of her. Let me see. I have mine set up, my favorite color too. Is that not cool? So Terry, Michelle. So by you guys not going to QuiltCon, what do you think you missed out on? The meeting of the people or the next best thing out on the market? That would be me. I hate to miss out. So now the whites, and we will be able to say we have did this beginning to end on dear old Sage. Yes. And I'm not kidding. I'm loving the way this looks. The way all of this comes out. You guys helped me so much with that. Helped me a lot there. And I appreciate it. I at first was not sure I'd even get one border on today, but we'll have all of them on today. Jordy, missed it all. Coverage is good. I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I'm missing hanging out with my friends. But I can do that back here next year. People, not meeting everyone, but many shared videos. It made it feel like we were there, right? I think that helped a lot. I think that really helped a lot with the missing out of. They got to bring us along for the journey. But yeah, next year we're going to have a very good time. Thank you, Day. Shared videos, so that was a nice window. Yeah, I think that was so sweet of most of them to give us a look-see. And I know Becca's going to be sharing a video. I know Tracy at the Sewing Channel, Di of Sister Chicks, April of April Story. They're all composing and doing videos when they get back home. They're sharing tidbits now, but can you imagine all of the goodness we'll get to see? Yes, next year, indeed, in getting the hugs. How cool is that going to be? I've been avoiding a lot of that, but watching, yes. I'm booked for next year. I'll watch once I'm booked for next year. Got ya. I'll send you that information. I'll just get in my calendar and give you the information on the hotel, Zaza, after the live. Cindy Rang did share one too. Yes, her and Brianna did. And they're just amazing, is all I have. Missed hanging out with everyone we met last year and checking things out. Yeah, you didn't have to even shop. It was just fun to just meet everybody. That was, I think, the best part in the Hangouts. That was a blast. Tiffany was showing her video and I saw that. I was laughing. She was, don't get sick, anybody, but here, I'll take you. And man, that was the best. I'm saying before I have to go to church today. Awesome, Ellen. I saw where you said you were sick again. Are you okay? It worries me anytime I see anybody sick. But we'll be praying for you. I call the cookies, but I know you all call them biscuits. Yes. Can you imagine all of us hanging out in the hotel? Good Lord. That'd be too funny. But I'm not kidding. The place we stayed at was really, really nice. And it sold out really, really fast. It was totally booked. Cookies are a different thing again. I need to cut this way. Okay, now I can look. Feeling better now, good. Zaza, if you come, I can pick you up at the airport, baby. You just have to let me know your flight plan and where you're flying in. Debbie, let me see. Zaza, we have a language barrier. Tiffany made me laugh. She had me in stitches. She was too cute. And I love that Scott put out in 10 minutes, she going live. 10 minutes to let us know. I thought that was so sweet. Donna, that's very kind of you. Absolutely. Don't worry about wasting extra when you don't need to. I'm already going to be down there, so... Heck, if you even fly into my closest airport to me, you can ride the rest of the way with me. Whatever you want to do. Doors open. We'll talk when you get ready to book. I haven't watched anything yet. I'm telling you, they are amazing. The ones putting out. Giovanna, yes, but we have good Coke and chocolates. You guys too funny. I'm planning on catching up on YouTube all day today. That'll be fun. Definitely fun. Are you feeling better, Debbie? You've had me worried too. I tell you what, sometimes you just need a timeout. This week wore me out, I have to say. This week wore me out. All the numbers in my head. I went to bed extra early last night and, whew, did the girl sleep. I'm planning on catching up. Yep, exactly, Zaza. Dealing with it. All the videos from QuiltCon have been great. Yes, they have. I don't think we've saw a bad one, and everybody's so stinking cute. And then to hear when they come back as the creators make their videos and put them together or go live. I can't say they're going to do videos or go live. And they tell about their high points and what all they enjoyed And then Beth of Goody Goods, I just love her. She was out there and she had little Jesus, plastic Jesuses, and she was leaving them all over the place. And I was like, what a brilliant idea. What a brilliant idea. So she was sharing a little Jesus out there. I got 5 whole hours of sleep last night and it was amazing. I haven't been sleeping well, but I went to bed last night about 7 and woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. That's why I look a little haggard. Joe left me sleep in. And he's like, we going live today? And I was like, I could have slept till tomorrow. But once I get moving, I'm good. Yeah, I think Leo found one of those. Yes, he did. Is that not cool? I just thought that was just so neat. And she was going around and putting them in the coolest little places. I think that was brilliant. I think they were like little erasers or something. Now look how cool that comes together. And all of these line up really well. I think this would be a good one to leave at the nut house. What do you guys think? Pay it forward just a bit, huh? Last one. That's not too bad for today. Yeah, I think Leo found one of those. Yes, he did. Not sleeping well either, but it's normal for me. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Mike Lita did the best one for Mike, yes. So let me see. If you were going to meet your favorite designer at QuiltCon, who would it be? Who would it be? I'm lucky. I sleep just fine. I don't. Wintertime's the worst for me to sleep. It's so cold. Now I have a craving. You guys, how could I pick just one, right? You can't. Heather, I want to meet. I know he really. Oh, okay. Yeah. You would really be surprised. And if you're planning on coming to QuiltCon next year, think outside of the box. If you're going to get a partner and make something and do the swap, that meetup at the swap where you meet your partner, it is amazing. And the time they put into it, it was really, really fun. Really, really fun. Cindy Rose, good morning. I've been with Chris from City Rose Original. Love his outfit. Is that not cute? I think it's gorgeous. I'd like to meet Kev. Most definitely. That would be fun. That would definitely be fun. And honestly, I'm like a squirrel there. So if you go and I don't say hi, you have to say hi to me. Remember, I only know your names. So you'll have to come up to me. I can shut this off. And guess what? Voila. Beginning to end on sedge. And I think it turned out really, really pretty. And this would be so cool. I think I will take this one and leave it at the nut house this year with a note. Leave it. You can use it, but you must leave it. And see how many years it'll stay there. I don't necessarily have anyone particular I need to meet. No, I just think it's fun. But yeah, this turned out so good. And I'm very well pleased with it. What do you think, Joe? You like this one? Yep. And like I said, they always give you extra, so I have enough. I might even do a scrappy border, not border, but the binding. Just make it roll like that. So pretty and delicate, great to work, Queen Squirrel. You're welcome. So you guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. I don't believe Donnell's going live. Joe checked and he didn't see anything, but we need to give her grace and mercy today. So you guys take care. God bless. Have a fabulous day. And I'll see you back tomorrow night for my interview. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye, guys. Have a fabulous Sunday.